Hey, I am stoked to see all those green check marks. 1188. Heck yeah. I'll tell you what happened here. Let's see. Boom. This is a good one. We are building M6, baby. And not just M6, we're building signed M6. That's ready to get hooked up to the Microsoft Store. We're just waiting on getting cleared for a .CRE, getting associated as an owner on Partner Center. So when you make it yourself, there gets this point where you can't assign yourself as an owner. And it's a common problem. You have to reach out and you have to say, like, hey guys, I can't do it. I need you to push the button. So I'm really excited about that. What else is happening here? We're building Termux compatible binaries. That's pretty exciting. We let's see, if I say deactivate and I go home and I say pipx upgrade pdflinkcheck. So this is one way you can do it. This is honestly the best way you can do it if you are a Termux person. And then you can say PDF link check, and this John is in dev. Oh, chut PDF link check. It's sitting there. Oh, boom, nice. Okay, so it's like this is using the PyPDF engine to be compatible with Termux. Usually it's PyMu PDF, but this is plenty fast for simple stuff. So stoked on that. Let's get back in here. PDF. So that's the analyze command. Let's see. Boom. Here's our help tree. You like that? You like that help tree? I think it's a good looking help tree. That's a function we want to expose. Right now it's in our, let's do it. Let's expose it. Let's do it right now. Nano src. No. What's the problem? Oh, that's why. We don't want to edit it from here. We're messing with, let's mess with the CLI for a second, and then we'll do that. PDF link check help. This is the basic help. All right, so you have GUI, except not on Termux. Why? Because it's built in tkinter. You can't use it here, but what you can use here, so you've got your analyze command, but then you've got your serve command. So your analyze command is the CLI. But if you want to use PDF link check serve, then you get yourself a pop-up window via your browser. So like developers are like, that's not a pop-up window. You're just serving locally a web app. But I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Android users. And I'm like, hey, look, sideload some ELFs. Look at them in your browser. Why the heck not? Take a look at this one. Boom. Nothing's in there. It's just an image. Now we know. All right. Fantastic. What else? Docs. PDF link check. Docs. And you can see license. And you can see the README. Boom. So there's your README. And oh, license actually short. We shortened it. That's right. Before we were carrying the GPL 3+, which we still are because there's a PyMu dependency. But on Termux, if you were to build this into a binary, which we have, and they're available on GitHub, those are not under the AGPL. So what? It just means like we're hosting the source code anyway. We're very happy to share the source code. That's not the problem. The problem is other people might not like if they have to pick this up as a dependency, if they have to become the AGPL. So if you have a more permissive license with the MIT, it really means that most people can do whatever they want with it, which is exciting because we do have a library. Let's see if it's available. Import PDF link check as, we'll just call it PDF PLC. Why not? Nope, it's not there. That's okay. Let's go take a look at it. It's because I don't have it installed globally on pip, and you shouldn't either. cd source chunk. Okay, back in Python. Boop, we're in. Okay, so dir PLC banger main. And if you're good, let's go look at that readme. There's some secrets in there. Okay, one of your secrets is your environmental variable to show your help tree. That's a good secret. Here's your other good secret. You ready for a secret? Put that there. Show you what happens now. It can't run start GUI because you're in Termux. There should probably be like, no, it shouldn't. Ooh, there should be an intermediate function that you would call, and it's got a switch on it. And the switch on it says either call start GUI or print saying, hey, you're in Termux. You can't have this. No, you're not allowed. Because it's lazy loaded so that it purposely doesn't get associated at all. Good. Anyways, let's see what else. You can say import os.list. Just making sure that we have our, so this is just our root. But earlier we copied in choice. So now we know we have that, which is awesome. And if I were me, I would be really interested in looking at that thing. And we're going to do that through the REPL. That's right. What was it? Choice.pdf. I don't actually see it, but I'm not going to stop and look. You probably see it. Oh, that's right. PLC. Boom. Chonk. Hey, from the REPL. You mad, bro? I'm stoked. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. Nice. What else? Anything else fun in here? Oh, you get the analyze functions? Yeah, those are fun. Help. I don't even think this will show. It shouldn't. This should not be allowed. This should fail. Good. Because it's lazy loaded. That's not good. Oh, I know why. PLC.bonk. Hey, there it is. Q. No. Here we go. This is what we want to check. Curious to see what happens here. PLC.chunk. Hey, look at that. Interesting. So it pulled in the file. Oh, it tried to pull in the file. So it pulls in the top of the file, which is just text. And then once it hits a check, it'll say, hey, I'm Termux. I'm not allowed. I think. Let's see what happens. I think you can call this thing the same way you call the other one, if I remember correctly. Choice. PDF. Close. Oh, okay, well, let's see here. Nope, that's not it. Something's up. Something is up. it's a file. It's a file. Here we go. So we'll say man, I'm thinking a lot about Queenstown today. I used to live in Queenstown, New Zealand, and I miss it. You know, it was actually a really good life. That's not what I wanted. We already did that. I want dirt. Anyways, we're going to move on here in a second. What did I say that we were going to do? There it is. Boom. So then you'd say, help. Dot. You want call stable, which is a little silly, but I don't care. There it is. Nice. So call stable, what it does, you don't give it a path because it's not a CLI. But what it does do is it uses get first PDF in local folder. What's missing here? Oh, no, that's not good. Oh, the bottom's broken. Interesting. It's because, I think I know why. Good. Let's go look at it. Cat. SRC, analyze, pdf.go. Okay, here we go. So down here in the main block, it is expected now that there is an incorrect key or layer of missing key. Call stable, good. All it does is run report and call exports for PDF. Okay, great. So that's like this is why you're really not supposed to run it this way. This is not how it's supposed to be run. Because it makes it hard to troubleshoot because you're working backwards. Like, this is like injection. Like, you're calling the thing that calls this thing into this thing. So this has to be lazy load, and if it wasn't, there's a conflict. And it's just kind of gross to troubleshoot this. Oh, man. So what was our issue? Let's see. Python. That. Yeah, I know. Import. PDF link check as PLC. Here we go. Yeah, run report and report. Interesting. So that says line 24. Okay. Quit. Nano SRC report dot py control/24 chunk. You like that? You like that? Good trick, good trick. Okay, report results. Here we do. Just to be like a little we do list. Report results, and then we tell ourselves what we did so that we can find it, because otherwise, you know what will happen? We'll never turn it off again. It'll be really hard to turn it off again if we don't tell ourselves about it now. Give future you good gifts. You know, and that sounds like a nice thing, but like, what does that mean? You know, it means exercise. It means like brush your teeth. It means like get good sleep, eat greens on occasion, try not to eat too much sugar, talk to people on purpose, yada, yada, yada. But it also, like in programming, it's so easy to practice, like give good gifts to your future self. Like, it's far less like human. It's just like, oh yeah, you have an opportunity to make a choice to give yourself a good gift. I suggest you take it. You'll appreciate it, and you make your code a lot more maintainable. right, let's see. So we know, no, this is wrong. Doop, 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 boop. Bing. I know some of y'all were probably watching that. We're like kind of anxious about it. You're like, oh no, what if why hasn't he done it yet? There was, what was it, ice cream? There was a package called ice cream. They wanted to import as IC. It's kind of interesting. Also, we can read, let's see, report results, report and validation. We can actually go read that. Copy, is that in here? No, it is not. Menu. So then we go look at validate and we see what that thing returns. That was actually incorrect what I just did, because you have no idea what the variable export is going to be. Like, you can assume it says return thing. Like if I say control F and then I say paste. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I knew that. I did a good job. Return report and validation. We're looking at the wrong thing though. Return report and validation. See, exactly. I have no idea. I have complete memory loss for what I was supposed to be looking at. To be really honest with you here. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. That does call that function. Where is that function? Oh, I looked in I saw it run validation. No, it's in this thing. It's in here. Control F. Boop. 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 A. Big money. Okay, so we need to inspect when it's packaged at the end, which is right here. Empty result. That tells us a lot. So I don't see another one on the page right now. So let's go ahead and grab that one. That's probably wrong right up there. Yeah, this isn't bad. I just don't like it like that. I'll go ahead and take a screenshot and demonstrate here. Let's see. Oh, wait, does this have... Oh, it does. Nice. We're already in. Okay, right there. See that? It doesn't define it as a variable, which is, I personally feel, more secure. So let's do it. Okay, here we go. I'll put that thing away. Can I just leave this up? We're going to edit this. No, you can't. Okay, cool. And we're going to say early, or let's see, let's read it. How about that? It looks like an empty report. That's what we should call it. Empty report. That's good. This is good. This is a good thing. I don't know if that's what. Read. Hold on. Yes, I see it. Okay, here we go. Return empty report. Fat thumbs. And that, my friends, is why I want a really nice, high-quality keyboard like we had back in the T9 days. And, just for aesthetics. Let's see. Empty report. If PDF path is none. That's a good reason for an empty report. If there are no extracted links, there's no structural TOC. Also a good reason for an empty report. I don't actually have to define this multiple times. Empty report can be... Heck, it could be in another file. You know what I'm saying? Like, empty report could be... Let's just do that. And you know how you get things in another file? So Python really would rather that you have capital letters in file. They actually don't want you to go to configuration file. It's really not made for it. It's really not. That's the problem. Python is not a very configurable language. Also, this is going to be wrong. You know why? Because it's going to pick up my numbers. Ooh, you know what we can do? Control G. Let's see if we can quickly toggle those numbers. Line numbers. I need to hide I'm not seeing it. Here we go. Line numbering. MN. Heck yeah. Okay, Control C. Alt M. Mouse support enabled. Wild. Alt N. Nice! That's exactly what we needed. Heck yes. So now we can copy this without picking up all those line numbers, because otherwise you would. And also, actually, quick demonstration. If you zoom in like this, see those little arrows off to the side? Those will get picked up. And you don't, because this is basically a TUI. And so, like, you don't want those to get picked up. If it's a character on the screen, it will get picked up if you're copying like this. So I don't recommend it. Copy. And then let's chuck this thing. And it doesn't, we don't have to do anything with it right now. We could go to the trouble of changing out all the references for fun. It probably won't get done if we don't do it right now. But this is kind of just a way to say, like, hey, I like this variable. It's a stable thing, and guess what? It's going to be the same every time. And if it's not the same every time, it shouldn't be up there. That would be bad. Or it would just be like, it's not useful. It's only useful if it's true. And if you, like, start to make that thing mutable, then it's like, there's no reason to have it there. All right, so here's how you properly use... Ooh, you can do this. Hey. Nice. Boom. Problem solved. Okay, so what I can do, I know that I got this one, right? So I can say Control K, up. No, hey, cut it out. Oh, no, sorry, it's Control 6. And then you say, that's to highlight, Control K is to delete, boom, Control Out is to save. Okay, so I don't know if that thing is the same as this thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this here, commented out. And that way, if it breaks, I can put it right back. Sound good? And then if it doesn't break, one day, if I'm doing good maintenance, I'll recognize, hey, that thing doesn't get used. And I'll cut it out then. But, like, if I don't implement this now, it won't get done. So let's go look for other empty reports. Looking for... I think that was the only one, because I added one of those today. And the other one was an original. And if I'd done it at a previous session, then it wouldn't have been redundant anyways, probably. So what's cool now is if you were so inclined, these variables up at the top in capital letters, probably not in Python, but maybe in like Python 3.17, or like in a language that's like much more referential, like C, C#, C++, those languages tend to have a lot of configuration files. They're pretty good at like, oh yeah, we just chucked that in a file. Python, you can do that. You could make that into like a JSON import. It's different because it has type associations here, and this is really nice. There's like a lot of reasons why you want this. This kind of like gives you the opportunity to replace like things that you used to maybe enjoy in like setup.py, but those days are gone now. We're a py project.toml world now. Anyways, okay, what did we say we were gonna work on? Git add, git commit. Implement in validate.py as a consistent empty report template that can be returned early when a report is not necessary, like when the PDF is only an image. Okay, neat. Get, let's see. Up. Haha, this is a new one. This is an alias I'm trying. Nice. It, cool. It pushes your current branch. It checks out main, merges your current, pushes main, comes back to current. That's pretty good. All right, we're in business. What else? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We said we were going to make a change to something. I said we should change that right now. Ooh, I don't remember what it was, too. Nano init. Here we go. And we said there was something. Okay, we want to expose dev for fun. It makes it findable if someone's looking. They could, if it was documented, they could pull it in anyways. I don't know what they're gonna do with it though. All they could really do, they can't do anything with it because you can only use it from the CLI is the only spot that it's activated. I guess you could like, let's do this. Let's do this. So we'll say clear cat readme. Let's go get that thing. That's not the one. Did we? There it is. Oh, but it's similar. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we should actually get both of those. Because... Copy. Where'd it go? I don't see it. There it is. Great. What we're going to do is make it REPL friendly. Here we go. I don't think this will work. It might work. I don't think this is necessary. No, it's not gonna work because it might work actually. It would be like this. No, it wouldn't be like that. It would be like, it would be weird. I don't think it'll work. It would be like this. Subprocess dot. The question is the CLI available if you've installed the pip? And so even if you haven't installed a CLI pdflinkcheck, if it's available in the currently activated Vim, it should still run from... I don't think that's true. We're going to check it in there for fun, though. pdflinkcheck. And then it is the CLI, and then you would say tree help, like that. Would you? No, help tree. Help tree. When are hyphens acceptable in Python? And the answer is inside of strings. Copy. Paste. I don't know if that's the case. It should work if it's true. We'll try it, and guess what'll happen? It'll break. It should probably be 1, just for consistency, but also you should make it so they handle. It's tough to say. We're gonna try it, right? Yeah, we're gonna try it. Yes, good, okay. I mean, you may as well import it, right? Ooh, here we go. We can learn. Alt in. Boom, we're in. Nice. Copy. And this is good. This is kind of like taking notes along the way. I haven't really made changes. I'm like adding subtle documentation. Ooh, you say C, M. Try to make accessible to modules, scripting, and REPL the access. You would have to call the CLI because what you could do is, if you were so inclined, is you make a really lightweight CLI inside of that dev. That's really the right answer. Because the app must be started. So I'm not going to fix that typo. Git push. So what I'm saying is, and this is honestly the best idea, cat src dev. Okay, in here, this thing. This is how it shows that pretty tree. And so I could, if I was so inclined, come over to our friendly neighborhood Grokbot and say, hello, Grokbot. Grokbot, oh no. Wait, that was okay. It's also okay to close your Termux windows. They're still there. All right, great. Let's try. Thinks hard. Oh, I'm on the free plan. I'm an individual. I haven't given you enough money. I see. Sorry, sir. No grok for you. That's okay. We did our best. Copilot. Hey, friend. I'm like some kind of AI crackhead just going down the street. Excuse my French. Hi. I need this file to also include a main block that defines the lightest, most concise, functional, and demonstrative typer CLI to use this function with. Note that typer CLIs are known to not work unless there are two functions So we need main ctx help tree and another a way to convert help tree to a flag help tree, just that, to be called like pdflinkcheck tree. That function does not need a add.command decorator, but there should be another subcommand to the CLI which we might call, the CLI. This would be called dev typer tree. We might call it tree. Tree's pretty good. Tree. So tree help tree or tree hyphen tree. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We might call it tree as in tree tree. Before I lose this, how long have we been going here? Select all. Come on, computer. Oh, copy, thank you. Make another function called wiki, which prints the help from the other functions and also has a description of this file, which might be submitted to Typer as a pull request. So for now, we will add a repository dedicated to Typer tree. Or another appropriate name, which can be activated by other developers who choose before a pull request into TrueTyper is necessary. Select all, copy, drop that in to some markdown, Typer tree, pipe, paste. So this is what we have now, and this hopefully is about to change. It's about to become a lot bigger. But all you're really doing, so all this whole project, pdflinkcheck, it's just wrapping one CLI command, which is analyze. And so like a strong CLI, like, yeah, there's going to be supporting elements in it. And some of it's going to be redundant for your various projects. And guess what? Those can become projects. So they just import that thing. Hooray. Problem solved. Alrighty, monkey junk, here we go. Now, that's the thing, is some files, they need to be a file. They will be long. That is the way they are. A TK interface is one file. If you make it more than that, it's confusing, but it's a great chance for you to put your core logic outside of the file. You don't want your core logic in your GUI file. That's too long. It's already long enough. All right, what are we doing here? Did we add this? Yes, we did. Very good. And bombs away. Let's see how that context window likes that. What do you think about that? Nice. Boom. Big money. Heck yeah, you did. Nice. Badass, badass. Very good. Very good. I don't want to continue in the app. Gotta grab this thing before it goes away. All right, here's the easy answer. So what you could do, there's two answers here that are actually pretty easy. I'm not going to do one of them on camera. Why? Because Jupyter Lab just started requiring credentials to open a window, and something about that kind of irks me. Hyper def tree. Okay. And hyper def tree. All right, let's review. Because we're going to ask it for something, we may as well ask it a little more. Here's a great opportunity. Clear. We're going to show it our CLI. We'll say, thank you. This file looks great. I am really excited. It will be easy for me to consume it if you could please put this same file into cat EOF blocks while using no backticks or triple backticks. Also, please adopt best practices from this CLI file, which is a part of the pdflinkcheck project. Hyper tree is a new project. Def.py and was used in the PDF link check functionality. Like yeah, of course he did. That's fine. Ooh, that's not good. We broke something. We broke something! Please go pilot. Here's what we're gonna do. We got time. We're just going for best practices here. It's okay. It doesn't matter what we lose. This is the fastest way, honestly. Because then you don't have to nitpick about what you keep and what you don't. You don't have to read it. You're just saying, I want best practices. And sure, I could like go through it. Oh, there we go. Doot. Nice. Hey, it gave me compliments. It says, that's a good idea. Oh, I love it when they ask clarifying questions. This CLI is to be imported by other models. It is run as a CLI for the PDF link check project. It lives at src PDF link check CLI.py. To make this very clear, cat pip perfect. Oh, I want Typertree to become a standalone CLI as well. It can be stylized as Typertree for no spaces. That is really annoying. Uh-oh. What else? Let's see. What do I usually put in my license notice, readme, main? Sure. Nice. Big money. Here's a trick. If you paste it, it'll break. Lab go. I don't know why it does this. This is a new thing. Boom, we're in. All right, let's go ahead and capture this. Git add, git commit. Typer tree CLI. Git push chmod. And that gives it away. Curses.zblorb. Yeah, you know what I'm up to. Boom. Here we go. Hold on to your hats. Set. Here we go. Make dir external. Typer tree. src. Typer tree. Post build. Nice. You see that? I don't know if they're good or not, but I'm stoked. That's awesome. Git push. Nice work. So what's great is that means we didn't have to build a whole new repository for it backed up to the internet. Chunk, it's there. It's connected to a relevant project. There's documentation in that relevant project that if something is lost in the new one that was AI generated, we can say, hey, that's not right. Why is it not right? Because this says so. Here's one. Check this out. You want to see something cool? All right, what do we got? What we could do, if we were so inclined, please, Copilot. This is all Copilot asking for something. That is not documentation. This is probably documentation. No, that's a version. That was an attempt. This is what we want right here. Is it? Yeah, here we go. There's another one. Was it this one? Yeah. This is okay. Whoa. MIT safe? I don't even know what that means. Nano external. Docs. I know this will break. Wait, we don't need to do that. That actually looks okay. I'm stoked on that. Nice. Let's make sure nothing broke while we were here. Nope, something is broken. Uh-oh. That's not good at all. Let's see. My Catio F-Blocks came in and broke. I doubt it. Report buffer. Oh, there you go. Yep, that thing broke. There it is. Glad we recorded it. Alright, well, we tried. Oh, because that's got variables in it. Yeah, it can't be done. Someone else probably saw that. There's a way around that. Now, if I wanted to read it, if I was so inclined to read it, well, it's too late now. You get a botched situation if you did it now. I have a solution, and it's actually the most elegant solution. And actually, you can even leave on the numbers for this one, because you're not copying from the TUI using your mouse. You're copying from inside of the program, which doesn't know whether or not it's a TUI. It doesn't matter. Control 6, Control K. Now that's copied with the formatting, because it doesn't go through my system clipboard. If I tried to clip it somewhere else, it wouldn't work because it's not in there. It's only within the program. And Control U. Nice. Control out. Perfect. So now this actually would work, but it's a misnomer because these shouldn't be capital. Empty. We're not done though. Report. Copy. And we have to remove this. So it is mutable inherently because it has variables in it. And if I was a person who could read my code, then I could have been able to tell you that, but I wasn't paying any attention, was I? Alright, well, I'm pretty stoked on what's happened here today. Git add, git commit, revert, as a to being mutable. Git push. Git up. Now, let's write some changelog. First, nano py project. Okay. Validation error. Handle payment. Link as no page number. Destination. Or whatever. This is terrible. The new key is called there is one new key and one broken page key which had references corrected. And then we say added external hypertree and what was it? Git config, and they're called alias. Oh, let's see, what was it? Alias, that's correct. No destination page count. That's not a key. That's a key. You got the thing backwards. It depends. Where was that? Validate. Review, session, update, change log, bump to v1.1.89, prepare to release. Yep, cool. And make sure we build here. UV build. Great. That's good enough for me. This is one that broke before. It still breaks. What? That's not right at all. Dang it. I'm kind of curious to see. That is true. Is it? Oh, they're not supposed to be called separately. It's supposed to do this. That's okay. I don't think we've hit that before. So that's good. That is good. Let's go ahead and grab that as well so I can find the dang thing. That's not going to be called more than once, I bet. Nano src. Yes, the whole workflow on like a touchscreen phone. Like, you'd better be comfortable copying and pasting, my friend. And like fat fingering things. And doing things in such a way where if you fat finger things, it doesn't matter. This is a little extra. This file does more than those two things, but that's okay. We're going to do quick and dirty here. You want to know what that means? You're about to find out. This is wrong too. Now these are separated. These are explicitly separated into two different. So the right answer would be to make it so if there's no argument, it would default to that thing. That's not what I'm going to do. Why? Because we're in production. This is bad form. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put it here. And then I'm going to go fix the thing later. And here's my hot fix. Because this is going to say, hey, copy these 3 files. If this one file is missing, go copy all 3. Which is kind of like, I don't know how you, I don't, you know, hard to say. And the same thing here, right there. And I've got to deal with, ooh, there's a problem. I just realized. In the import that I just did a moment ago, I don't think I removed the paren. I did not. Nice. use. Dang it. I don't want to. I didn't want to type anymore, I'm sorry. Alright, we'll release this later. I'm going to stop for now. Clearly, we're not ready for a release. Oh, I got to clean that up a bit, but it'll work now, I think. Let's demonstrate. Yay. See that? Ba-boom! Nice. Awesome sauce. That works. That's great. Hot fix. I think we're ready for a release. The world needs to know. Plus, we have like bugs that we just fixed. So I think this thing's got to go out the door. A quick look at docs. Did we tag? Doesn't matter. Did we? Let's see. Get tag. Well, we didn't push. No, we didn't tag. Good. We can fit it in this one. Let's see here. Get log. Force copy when file not found for license and readme. Paste. There are some other files in there, but the license and readme specifically come from root and then must be copied. Now copied forcefully. As well. The issue was that paths needed to be passed for those internal functions. The idea was that they would stay modular. The true answer is to use uppercase path values in the file to allow for modular exposure, but explicit internal use case documentation. All right, I really have to pee. I can fix that later. Git commit. All right, I'll fix this. I gotta go. Bye.